forward on to. Right. Hi, Ethan. Thank you very much for coming on for a little interview post session, which was a few months ago now. So thank you very much indeed for coming on. Would you like to just give me a few words to say what was it that you came to me for in the beginning?
Yeah, so I was struggling quite a bit in my personal life with anxiety, just kind of been a general trend throughout my life, but it never really impacted me to the point where it was like severely impacting my performance. So once I got to that stage in my life, I realized I needed something big to change. So I thought I'd seek out something that deals at a subconscious level. My experience with like traditional therapy wasn't as successful as when I went with Nigel and his services.
Yeah.
So they really helped me with resolving those issues.
You'd previously tried CBT for, I think, a length of time, hadn't you?
Yeah, 13 weeks.
13 weeks, yeah. So the speed at which hypnosis gives you a benefit has been, in your experience, far faster. Is that right?
It's a lot more impactful, but I must say the CBT did help in like clarifying what exactly we needed to focus on in the hypnotherapy, so
Absolutely.
that, you know, by the time the hypnotherapy comes around, there's a less of a process of, you know, what do you need to focus on in your mind, rather than, okay, you already know from the CBT, hypnotherapy, just go straight to it. And I think that's where the success is for hypnotherapy.
Yeah, excellent. And we actually did 3 sessions together. Sometimes there's more involved, but in session of 3, how did you find that process?
Yeah, by session 3, it was definitely I felt a lot changed afterwards. I must say, I came out of it knowing a lot of techniques just to help me in my daily life, but also just the set guided sessions each week. I felt like, you know, by the 3rd one, I felt like I kind of got the grasp of how to access these states of consciousness and being able to use them in my own time, you know, without prompt. I feel like that was a very powerful skill to leave with. I'm very grateful.
Yes, indeed. I got the feeling that there was more of a breakthrough in that 3rd session. Is that your experience?
Yeah, it wasn't all smooth sailing, I must admit. 1st session went great, 2nd session not so much, but that's just how the journey sometimes is. And by the 3rd week, that kind of clicked. So
yes,
I would suggest, you know, there's a perseverance required, I'd say, for, you know, depending on your experience, it depends. But I found it very valuable to keep going despite having a bit of a shaky 2nd week, and it paid off a lot, I'd say.
Yes, and there are 3 different aspects of the approach from how I prepared myself, and obviously you tailor it to your needs. And in the 3rd one, it was quite a different set of things that we were approaching compared to the 1st and 2nd week. That's great. So how has life been since that for you? What have you taken away from that series of sessions?
Life has been better, definitely an upward trend. Just being able to use those techniques, but also having just greater peace of mind throughout every day. Just like, I find it's easier just to kind of calm yourself down by kind of telling your brain, okay, it's fine, like it's all right. And for longer states, you know, like let's say you're doing like a intensive piece of work or something that requires deep concentration, and, you know, just calming the nerves down, I find just going into like this self-hypnosis, you know, through methods that you've taught me, that's been very useful.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, so we went through self-hypnosis in the final session, and that's fantastic that you've been able to take that skill away and continue. There's always new challenges in life, isn't there, that brings the opportunity to adjust and change and reflect. So that's wonderful. So thank you very much indeed, Ethan, for coming on and giving us this review like this. Any final parting comments or words at all?
Yeah, I must say, if you are willing to try it out, I'd highly recommend it. Definitely, like, you know, if for your first experience of this, you know, like going into just kind of self-development, I would suggest it's best complemented with another approach. You can't just do this as a standalone thing. If you're willing to commit, you will get lots of benefits. So
yes.
very good. Yeah.
Excellent. Right, Ethan, thank you very much indeed for coming on for this interview. And
No problem.
thank you. Cheers.